Hemen Mazumdar's appearance in the art scene of Bengal was meteoric. Born and brought up in Gachiata, in the district of Hemen Singh, Bangladesh, the young, energetic artist shifted to Calcutta to pursue art training and joined the government's art school. Soon after being introduced to Abanindranath Tagore's concept of Orientalism, Hemen felt dismayed. In fact, the great Tagore was the second in command in the school. He, along with the superintendent E.B. Havel, was the chief motivating mind for diverting the attention of the learners from the Western methodology of training to Oriental ethos. In a short while, Hemen Mazumdar started disregarding it and felt that it was not logical to dispense with the Western techniques. Structural strength and aesthetic appeal of European art to him was a much more exciting and valid proposition. A group of his friends opened an alternative platform called Jubilee Academy in Calcutta. Hemen left the art school and joined them. While trying passionately to cultivate all that is Western, he procured the prints of European art and began to adopt things of his choice in his work. Hemen came from a family of lesser means. He had to manage his expenses in Calcutta by doing portraits. In his long life, Hemen Mazumdar was cultivating content that was almost unique in the Indian context. Having mastered the European method of composition and execution, he went on to produce female forms in the most realistic manner. The artist's females were semi-nude, lascivious, and emotionally compact. In almost all the cases, the figures are centrally placed, often against a natural setting. They are alone, engaged in personal errands, like dressing up, brooding, or waiting for someone. Most attention is on their skin tone, looks, and very passionate longing. Hemen did not indulge in telling a story. The presence of a creature of flesh and blood draws the viewer to them as a mystery. The eternal woman is. To reach out to the native audience, the artist wrote articles, published journals, and participated in national shows. His pictures were also published regularly in local Bengali periodicals. For 3 consecutive years, he received the gold medal from the Bombay Art Society and sold at random. He was unparalleled with his content, treatment of oil as a medium, and an outlook that was not exactly supported by the current trend. Oriental myths were abundantly explored at the time. Hemen, except a few, like Shakuntala, never went for the trend. He spent his childhood in the village and knew nature. In his art, nature returns often, without, of course, overriding the central character. Realism was his forte. Women in his paintings were created out of live models, mainly his wife. Bengal was then under the grip of taboos regarding nudity. His women are never frontally nude. They are captured in their intimate moments, where the rest of the canvas is dark, clueless. A poetic portrayal of a fair woman with her sari wet and dripping, and the transparent wet cloth showing up here and there, suggested the flesh tints of her well-proportioned figure. The artist must have witnessed these in his native village. He studied and remade these with his models. None of his women are adolescents. Presumably married, they exist in a world that is real and unreal at the same time. We have to keep in mind that the English rulers disapproved of erotic Hindu temple sculptures, yet worshipped the nude in Victorian academic art. Raja Rabi Varma created a new concept of feminine beauty, but never ventured into the real artistic nude. Abanindranath and his team of Bengal school artists did not ever indulge in nudity. Now, as we see, Hemen's figures are unidentifiable, their sex appeal notwithstanding. By doing this, the artist put layers of mysteries in his images, possibly making a good reason to make his presence felt then and now. The works of Hemen Mazumdar received royal patronage. In fact, the Raja of Patiala made him the court painter. He lived there for 5 years. His arts were sold all at the time. There are others who mastered the art of painting women, but Hemen's case superseded everyone. He never faltered or drifted from his mission. After the Patiala deals, he came back to Calcutta, opened his studio, and remained at the top. Why this rebellious Bengali artist stuck to his genre and why at all he chose it is not known. It's like asking Van Gogh about the cypress tree, or Gauguin about the plump women of Tahiti. Hemen Mazumdar shall remain a peerless practitioner of art in the annals of the history of Indian art.